structure of AUD USD on a monthly time frame, which is my preferred angle of view to have a deeper perspective into AUD USD exchange rate. And we have seen some technical changes made by Reserve Bank of Australia, RBA, and Federal Reserve. But we would like to look at the structure and pair it with some economic outlook to have a clear overview. Looking back into 2003, we've got a support structure here, which I will call RTSR1. I've got another one in 2008, and we've got another one in 2020, giving us a descending trend line, DTL, which already stated here. Now, if you look critically again, you'll see, reduce the volume, good. So shortly after that, we got another beautiful structure, a swing and a low, and the price created a support structure and a return to retest that support structure. And shortly after, we had a swing, which ultimately came back and broke the structure and formed it as a resistance structure. So we have three structures now: RTSR1, RTSR2, RTRS1, giving you an ascending trend line. This is technically elevated, it's not horizontal. The angle of trend is minimal, but this is not a horizontal trend. That was why I labeled it ascending trend line. And in that bullish rally, which we can trace to an ascending trend line here, I don't want to put it, but you can see this a clear ascending trend line. Let's put it for educational purpose and for reference, because sometimes when you trade back, a lot of traders do not know the benefit attached to that. That's an ascending trend line, and just for educational purpose, ROS1, ROS2, final ROS, and you have seen a liquidity drop since 2011. AED sorry, AED USD has been a downward spiral shortly after that. So I'm going to leave it for educational purpose only. And let me label it. Resistance becomes support on breakout structure 1. Resistance becomes support on breakout structure 2 in 2008. And lastly, the last touch, you have seen that AED USD has dropped with a double top structure, break of a neckline, retest one, and you have seen a tremendous drop since 2011. Some people are legends who are holding sell for AED USD, and way back from there, you see market from the beautiful double top structure and break of a double top neckline, and you have seen price drop. In fact, let's put everything into perspective, since this chart is to reflect on the potency of the strategy and give us forward guidance and future impetus on other upcoming trades. That's a neckline of double top structure. So we are looking for impetus in the future so that when we see similar things happen, you don't need approval to take trade. You take trade based on reoccurrence, something you already know. So that is why occasionally I like to trade backwards. Whatever you see in the past is what you see in the present. And shortly after that price broke up from that neckline, we had a series of descending trend line, DTL, ROS1, ROS2, and subsequent RS structures. Resistance becomes support on breakout structure on a monthly time frame. another one in 2013, giving us a descending trend line. And that has been a pattern. And we return here in 2021 on the same descending trend line that emanated from 2011 double top structure, 2012, and 2013. And we have leveraged on that descending trend line as a resistance to upswing and a dynamic resistance in 2022. And ultimately, price came back there again in 2024, and we have seen a significant drop. And the key thing to look at here from the line chart is to see that we defended SR1 in 2020 and another SR1 in 2023, and the break of structure and market peak liquidity, and made a tremendous return. And that return sets up a forward directory, and we could see that this trajectory could continue to push up from the trend. A push up from this trend will be moving into my liquidity provider zone, which is approximately mapped out zone, which I'm anticipating that price could technically push into that zone. It's possible. There is a very high probability that we could push into 0.70552 AUD USD exchange rate, a pull out from this long-term descending trend line. And I'm seeing that I'm already seeing a sign of pull out from there. Haven't seen how buyers reclaimed SR1, SR2, SR3. The most important thing is the monthly candle close, not the weeks. Monthly candle close one in 2020, monthly candle close one in 2024, and we have seen how price broke out from the structure and we return back. That's the presence of liquidity. When a monthly support structure is broken and quickly returned back, it signifies liquidity. It signifies liquidity. So what is left now is to break out from the descending trend line, which also has a monthly candle close in 2011 and another monthly candle close in 2024. The two monthly candle close, a breakout from there will be a clear confirmation of liquidity and a signal to go long into liquidity provider, where I expect a bearish drop at 0.70552. And on technical, I've already explained that. Look at the price action from here. Support structure 1, support structure 2, break of structure, ROS, and we came here from another support structure, W structure, buy. We return here another support structure, buy, break of structure, resistance structure, and we have leveraged on this price movement continuously. We can go on and go on from here. RTRS, after break of structure, retested one, retested, and it's coming another one. And when price comes in here, I expect, and if you clone the structure and you place it for forward guidance, you will see that AUD USD structure is very consistent with doing something very accurate. They are not playing around in this space, and the next liquidity provider for bearish opportunity for AED US is going to be this roof. Is going to be my next LQP. I have rewritten the rule of trading. I have rewritten the rule. I trade my own style, and that is why I consistently continue to make my voice heard and noticed, because the strategy is different, very orthodox, but in reality is consistent with the emotion of market represented graphically. So when you look at it on a line chart, you will see what is it I'm saying, that we have here as another beautiful structure. After break of structure, we had there as support become resistance, and we have here as resistance structures as RTRS at this level after break of structure. I could go back, these are monthly structures, and you see, so technically that becomes my new liquidity provider. So if price taps into here, I would like to sell from here. So this is my monthly perspective on AED USD, and let me know what you think from the comment section. And AED USD.